If you're living with chronic back, neck, or knee pain, there's a new opportunity that could change your life, offering hope to those who feel like they've tried everything. Today, we are joined by a physician who not only understands that pain professionally, but he has experienced it personally. It shaped the way that he treats his patients, and he's now inviting viewers to share their own pain stories for a chance to receive innovative, non-invasive treatment options at no cost. And joining us this morning is Dr. Saul Cogan, owner and clinical director of our sponsor, the Nerve and Disc Institute. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Listen, we all know someone who's had like this incredible pain in their lives, but you've experienced this debilitating pain several times in your own life. So what is your pain story?
Oh man, if we had an hour.
Wow.
So, you know, it goes back 40 plus years ago. I was a high school wrestler, and 3 weeks before the freestyle state championship, I was thrown on my back and felt lightning bolts go down both legs. I was literally paralyzed for over a minute. When I was able to move, I couldn't continue. And after that, I went to 11 of the area's best doctors. And they all agreed on one thing, is that I couldn't wrestle in the freestyle state championships that were coming up in a few weeks. And the reason I went to so many is I wanted someone to tell me what I wanted to hear. And I went to a 12th doctor. He looked at all my scans, looked me straight in the eyes, and said, "I'll have you ready in 2 weeks." 2 weeks later, I was the 112-pound freestyle state champion. And that day, I decided I wanted to be like that guy, you know? So and this is a high school, many years later, when I graduated, I was more than motivated. I was inspired, and I continued with sports, wrestling and skiing, and in judo. I competed at the Collegiate Nationals for Michigan State. And by the time I was 35, my back was so bad. Even though I was able to do those things, it got worse and worse. Couldn't even tie my shoes. I had 3 surgeons tell me that I needed a fusion. And I refused to do that. And I knew that professional athletes get much better health care. And I decided to take an approach like they did. So instead of looking at it through the lens of a specialist, I looked at it like a professional athlete would treat their problems, multidisciplinary, high tech, and got better. And not only felt better, but repaired my disc. And after that, I decided I was going to treat my regular patients like professional athletes because it's the right thing to do. And then most recently, 2 years ago in August, I was skiing in Chile with my 12-year-old son, who's a world-class skier, went off a 20-foot cliff and blew out another disc. And with our treatment, I was skiing again by Thanksgiving. And it's, you know, so it was really inspiring to me to find a way to fix a problem instead of just manage the symptoms.
And that's what everybody wants. They want to fix the problem. And by you going through all of these injuries and finding a way to get better, that inspired you to become a physician and help other people.
Yeah, and just with each injury, it made me want to make it better and better. And that's kind of what the Nerve and Disc Institute was born of. And we came up with innovative treatments like intradisc neutrosis to help people that have herniated disc, bulging disc, degenerative disc disease, stenosis avoid surgery. And then from that, we took that same technology to the knee, and we've helped a ton of people avoid knee replacement.
Amazing. Now, we understand that you also want to help Live in the D viewers who have tried everything to get rid of their severe and chronic back pain, neck pain, and knee pain. Tell us about your Pain Free for Free initiative.
You know, we're really excited about it. I was thinking not too long ago about how blessed my life is. You know, I've got a 25-year-old daughter that's following her medical path now, and my son's a 12, world-class skier, and, you know, has hopes for the Freeride World Tour and Olympics. And I wanted to give back. So we came up with a program called Pain Free for Free. You've heard my pain story. I want to hear your viewers' pain stories. So you can click on that QR code or go to our website, nervediscinstitute.com. We want to hear your pain story, and we're going to choose 5 people to have an entire treatment program from start to finish with the intradisc neutrosis for spine problems or knee problems for absolutely no charge. We're also going to offer a gift for your viewers to come in for a 2-day consultation and examination process. We'll review any scans for absolutely no charge.
That's amazing.
That's for the first 20 viewers for
the first 20 viewers. Yeah. Okay, now we know that you've successfully treated thousands of patients, and these recent Google reviews Say it all. Let me read a couple of them. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm sure they like touch your heart when you hear this. So came in with a disc bulge that I had since my early 20s. I started playing pickleball and I would be almost limping after each time I played. I've been getting treatments now for close to 2 months and I am pain-free, much more mobile and flexible, and quality of life is far better. The results are nothing short of miraculous. I know that makes you smile. I wish you guys could see the smile on his face.
I have the best job in the world.
Really?
I really do.
Now here's another one. Do not rush to surgery until you try this. I have suffered with severe back pain, particularly in the lower back, for almost 30 years. I've tried every treatment and surgery available to me. The initial treatments were tiring, but I chose to do them fairly intensively. So gradual was the improvement that I failed to notice for 2 or 3 weeks, that the pain in my lower back had gone away. Yes, gone. Now, these are amazing testimonials.
They really
How do you
are.
feel when you know you've changed someone's life like this? Because unless you've had chronic pain, you don't know literally how much it takes away from the quality of your life.
100%. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing anything else. I do what I do because I love it. And we really try to select the right candidates. Mm-hmm. Not everyone's a candidate for our treatment, but I would rather not have a patient than fail to get results. So we really try and pick the right people, give the right treatment plan for them, and not just help them feel better, but help them repair their problem for a lifetime.
And would you say that this is a calling for you?
100%. It is absolutely a calling. It's, like I said, I have the greatest job in the world.
So how could viewers enter and share their pain stories with you?
So they can go to our website, nervediscinstitute.com, and there'll be a pop-up to share the story, or just go to that QR code. And if someone wanted to come in for evaluation, even if you're entering the contest, you could still come in for day 1 and day 2 for an evaluation to speed things along, because pain doesn't wait. And like I said, there's no charge. They could call 586-416-DISC. That's 586-416-3472.
That's awesome. Dr. Cogan, thank you for being with
Thanks,
us.
Sue.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Again, if you'd like a chance at winning a free treatment from the Nerve and Disc Institute, scan the QR code on your screen. Share your pain story with Dr. Cogan. The contest runs until the end of the month.